Let's begin tonight by recognizing that the state of our union is strong because our people are strong.
The president promising unity during his first State of the Union. The commander-in-chief outlining his plan for the year ahead. ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska is live with Bay Area veterans who were eager to hear the president's new plan. Michael?
Laura, we just wrapped up here in Ybor City watching the State of the Union address in a room full of those veterans. They were from the Army, some served in the Marines. There were also a mixed group of political affiliations. Some were independent, Republicans, Democrats. They just really wanted to hear Mr. Trump's plan. Some of the places where they said they were most impressed and wanted to hear the most about were issues with the VA. Even though Mr. Trump talked about the VA, they told us they were still disappointed with some of the health care issues that have plagued that administration. Now, the military, of course, in Tampa Bay is a top priority as well with MacDill Air Force Base. They believe that any of the building of the military that Mr. Trump does will have a big impact on the Bay Area as it pertains to veterans moving here and U.S. military service members coming to the Bay Area. They believe that the tax cuts, some of them were small business owners, would help their businesses in the long run. They were also very impressed with the $1.5 trillion infrastructure spending plan, but there were some places that they thought Mr. Trump could improve. One of them was the deficit, and then there were also some places that they said he hit it out of the ballpark tonight. Let's listen to some of the things those veterans told us.
Trump just went into all the things that he was talking about. He talked about immigration. He talked about strengthening the economy, helping the American workers. He talked about building an infrastructure plan.
Just the regulatory environment, keeping taxes low, and the regulatory environment that we have across the country helps businesses to reinvest into their own companies.
One thing that I wish that would have been spoken about was transportation. As somebody who works at a port, someone who is a native Floridian, sixth generation, transportation in the I-4 corridor is so serious, but I know that the president wants to make that a priority. But overall, it was a great speech.
And the areas where those veterans said that Mr. Trump did the best was bringing in some of those guests. You remember the emotional moment if you watch this speech with the family members of the two teenage girls that were killed by the MS-13 gang. There was a report that ABC News had that said that searches for MS-13 went up 5,000% after that. And then, of course, the gentleman from North Korea who escaped on crutches. Those were powerful moments. They believe, these veterans said, that Mr. Trump is going to carry into this next year in his presidency. We'll have to look for all of that. We're live here in Tampa tonight. Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.